those crazy bumpers. And that rear end suspension.
Oh, vinyl community, hang on.
Wow. What a power.
And everybody else, especially Mark P. This is a video
Right for a drag strip.
celebrating Mark P. and his 500 subscribers. Congratulations, Mark. If you don't know who Mark is, he mainly does box sets on his channel, both CD and LPs. But he has an extensive vinyl collection, and he's a really great guy, and he's got a contest, his 500 subs contest, and I only recently discovered him.
I'm gonna swing.
But I thought I'd enter his contest. He just is asking 6 simple questions, and check out his channel. It's just Mark P., member of the vinyl community, and check it out. He's really mellow, and that's one of the things I like about him, but we'll get to that. And by the way, before I even start this video answering 6 questions, he also has a brand new addition to his family, so congratulations on that, Mark. That's really cool. Okay, Mark has asked us 6 questions to answer them, either in a video or comments, but comments are boring. So I'm going to do a video. I'm going to sneak this one in just in time, hopefully, for the deadline. And the first thing, since he shows so many box sets, he said show us a box set. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to show you a runner-up, and I'm going to mention a third just because it's so fantastic. I'm not even going to show it because you've all seen it. But I'm going to pick for my favorite box set this, just mainly because of its rarity. I've never seen another one, and I love it. It's the Posies CD box set, At Last At Least, put out by Pop Llama. It's 4 discs. It's all 100% alternate versions, live, demos, everything. And it's for, you can kind of see there a little bit. Probably not. I can do that, and you can freeze if you want to see what's on it. But it's 100% totally never before released Posey stuff. This came out somewhere in the 90s, mid-90s I'm guessing. Again, on Pop Llama. It's got a book. It's not attached. It just comes in the thing. I'm not going to show it to you. It's pretty boring. CDs are pretty boring, but on eBay, this thing was going for about 75 bucks when I walked into a local record store in Virginia, and there it was for like 20 bucks, or less even. I snatched this up like you wouldn't believe. So this would be probably my favorite box set. If you don't know who the Posies are, power bop band from the late 80s, still going now. Became half a Big Star eventually, and just cool guys. I mean, come on. I mean, you can tell the Big Star influence. I mean, look at that picture right there. That is Big Star influenced all the way. So the Posies, At Last, At Least, if you ever see this, pick it up. And as a runner-up, the Nuggets 2 box set Rhino put out. Various artists, which is why I'm doing 2. This is a various artist set of all British and beyond Nuggets. Nothing American here, but just interesting, awesome songs from around the world from the 60s. Beat, mod, garage. And this thing, I think it outdoes their first Nuggets box set. It's just fantastic. Again, you ever see this? Pick it up really quickly. Nice book in here. Set up just like the original Nuggets box set. All the bands. Back cover. Pretty cool. Typical Rhino setup on the box. And again, if you're into 60s garage and mod and psych, I definitely recommend this. So this is my second. And of course, my favorite on vinyl is the Beatles mono box. Of course it is. It's just, I don't think there'll ever be anything put out that's better. So, okay, that's it for box sets, as I've covered up my questions here. Number 2 is favorite LP by my favorite artist. Well, I think I've talked about this before. I used to say, mainly to get Me and Mr. Mayo's feathers up a little bit. That my favorite band was Big Star. They're actually my second favorite band. My favorite band is the Beatles. And my favorite Beatle album is the American version of Rubber Soul. I'm sure I'm not the only one to say this in this thing here. It just flows better than the British. It's a mellow folk album, really, compared to the British one, which is a rock and roll and folk album. But this one is been my favorite since I was a kid, and still is. Favorite album by my favorite artist, Beatles, American version of Rubber Soul. Okay, he wants us to show our oldest record and newest record, and without doing tons of research, I just picked one. This is a pretty old record. I See the Andrews Sisters with Carmen Miranda. It's a 78, and I have a couple of Andrews Sisters 78s and a bunch of other 78s by a bunch of other artists. This one is definitely one of the oldest, probably from the 40s, early 50s at the latest, but probably from sometime in the 40s. And there you go. It's maybe my oldest record. My newest record, it just came yesterday. I have not gotten to it yet. It's still sealed. Shannon and the Clams, Onion, produced by Dave Auerbach, recorded at his studio. This came up in my YouTube feed to watch a video, and I was just dumbstruck by the video. There they are again, and I really dig this. It's very odd. It's very odd, and it reminds me. I mean, they remind me of like now I'm not even gonna think of the movie. Gentlemen Broncos is one of this guy's movies that he makes. This is what this reminds me of. It's just that sort of odd, interesting band. So Shannon and the Clams is my latest, newest, and this just came out not that long ago. And it's on Easy Eye Sound, which the logo looks remarkably like the reissue label Joker Man, which is interesting. And it's recorded in simulated stereo, which is also interesting. Shannon and the Clams. Okay, I wants to know your most bizarre oddest record, and that's Playing. It probably isn't my oddest record, but it's the oddest record that I actually listen to. And I listen to it as much as I can. It's Mel Henke, La Dolce Henke. And this is sort of a jazz pop mixed with, you know, the sounds from Bugs Bunny, that kind of Warner Brothers cartoon. Has one of the best covers of all time. This was actually a grail for me, and when I found it, I was just like, yes! This is just a fantastically bizarre, very cool album. If you like lounge and that kind of stuff, I recommend this album highly. It's fantastic. And your guilty pleasure, you know, like a lot of people, I hate that term. I mean, I could show an ABBA album, was going to show a Partridge Family album, but I decided that most people would think that this is a guilty pleasure. So, it's the first solo album by Eric Carmen. I loved this album when I was a kid, and I still like this album a lot. Nothing on the back, pretty much, which I love. There's what is on the back. And this is the one with the huge hits, All By Myself and Never Gonna Fall in Love Again, from about 1975. Came out late that year, I think. Anyway, really good album. This is my original copy that I had back in like 1975. Still got it, still, and not even any ringwear, because I take care of my things. So Eric Carmen would be my guilty pleasure. And lastly, he just wants us to talk about his channel, say what we like about it, and what we'd like to see in the future. And I've already said a little bit about it. I like his surroundings. He has a red room. Geez, you think I would like a red room? Maybe? Yeah, I do. I like a red room. And I like that you see the Beatles mono box behind him, and you see a Sgt. Pepper behind him, and a George Harrison poster behind. He's just a cool room, and he's really mellow, and he's very good at talking about box sets, and he wants to do his record collection next, and that's what I'm hoping for the future. I hope you do more videos. I'd like to see your album collection and things beyond box sets. And yeah, I would like to see that. But whatever you want to do is cool. You're a cool dude and a welcome and very cool part of the vinyl community. And seeing these box sets is just cool because I'll never buy most of them probably, but it's nice to see them, and you may inspire me to actually buy one. So I thank you for that. I hope this video makes it in time to enter your contest, and hope I can get it uploaded in time, basically. And again, everybody check out Mark P's channel if you haven't, and good luck to everybody else that entered the contest. And yeah, check out Mark. And thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching, Mark. And again, congratulations on the addition to your family. That's awesome. Okay, everybody, take care, and I'll see you soon with recent finds and thrift store finds and all that kind of stuff. Bye.